Hey viewers, Hexcraft here. Before we get started, simple thing. This is another recap video. Done these before. This one is coming out now because Riot released a couple skins related to its summer event, just like how it happened last year. But to be fair, summer event usually has the most skins released. So yeah. Oh, out of the way, let's get started. For Blood Moon skin, I actually felt like these ones were a little disappointing because they didn't have any of the usual inky blood effects the other Blood Moons had. However, for the Fiddlesticks skin, I think that's perfectly fine. The effects are still very vibrant in the color options and the images they did use. I think the little paper flying figures is a perfect touch instead of doing crows, and the actual model itself is just so interesting and cool. The raven skull covered in tattoo marks as if it's another mask. Overall, it's a good skin, and I give it a 7. Another Lux skin, yay. I'll be honest, somewhat of the model itself is 50-50 really. It's a good model, but it kind of feels a bit boring compared to other visual physical models Lux has. However, the effects carry this one tremendously. The bird with her Q causing that beautiful effect, the actual extreme details and effect in the E, being a pond with the two butterflies merging together for the explosion. And of course, as always, they'd have to make the ultimate the flashiest thing ever. And hey, why not give her a pair of butterfly wings and a giant flower that just explodes into rainbow death and butterflies? Because why not? Overall, yeah, the effects carry this skin, even though I feel like the model is kind of lacking. But yeah, I gotta give this a 7 just for those effects. Maybe even an 8. This skin disappoints me a bit because in the actual art, it looks like it's very much shades of pinks and again, white, but in game, it's very much metallic grays and a few shades of orange even here and there, it looks like. Overall, I feel like the coloring is just a bit blander in game, which is funny because usually other skins, Riot makes it a lot more colorful. My other big issue, of course, for this event skins is it is very much cybernetic, all being like little AI design effects, which I don't personally like those. And when it comes to them, they don't even do much in the abilities. For example, the E and the W really aren't that good looking, and the good parts of the Q, the little critter you throw of your little bird into the explosion, and the ult shooting off the two critters that are going side by side, the rainbow effect. Yeah, that kind of is the same thing she has in her Star Guardian. Overall, the one detail I do love is that during her enhanced abilities, she actually shoots out her wings a lot more. You do see her wings pop out here and there, but again, it's only during her enhanced ability and her ultimate, which are cool details in my opinion. Overall, the skin has a lot of nice effects and cool looks to it, but it just feels a bit bland and undercolored. It's dull, and I feel like it needs more to the effect. I gotta give it a 6. I feel like when it comes to the two legendary skins for these events, Aatrox clearly got a lot more given to him overall. Color's more vibrant and there's a lot more detail to it, and it makes sense that's the case because he's also the event that is tied to a big ball, unlike Seraphine. But overall, I think Aatrox just has so much more vibrant color and cool effects. His W having that closing mouth. You can actually see a bit of animation in his Qs even on the ground symbols, besides just cutting the floor, and also water splash effect. There's this cool look to his ultimate that feels like a more powerful boss form he becomes. And yeah, overall, I think this is a better of the two skins, and I could give this one an 8. And it's also funny because this is his second shark-related skin, because I guess Riot thought, fuck it, let's have another shark for Aatrox. I will say this one is a good Anima Squad skin because there's a lot more color and detail, I feel like. The vibrant dark colors and white of the suit mixed with the purple light effects from the hair and his spells, I feel like goes very well. And that's not just because I like the color purple, it actually is a complimenting color. Overall, the spell effects also look really nice for, again, being limited due to the fact that he really only has 2 visual effects. And yeah, all in all, this skin gets a 7. And side thing, everyone points out that he has paw feet, but only a few people point out that his sword is technically a cane sword, which, yeah, Riot really is just saying Yasuo players are weebs. I had to postpone this entire video by a week just because this skin came out when it did. And I'm kind of glad I did because, in all honesty, this is a really good Bard skin. First off, let's talk about the only things I dislike, which is the chimes are just the reused trophy for the horn. But in all honesty, it's a good model, and the trophy being the horn is a great concept. I can really tell this is a team skin, actually. And the few times they actually do show the logo, I think they do it in a way that's really nice. The actual seeing the logo in the ult pop more when the ult hits is great. And of course, during the recall, it's very classy to have it there. I also do love how you can see the Prestige Battle Academy Lux in the recall. It's a really cool detail. The only complaint I have is the fact that Bard gets a hat with, like, ear feathers on it, but Yorick can't have his hat. But all in all, everything else is amazing. The Q animation is clean. I don't know what the food is in the W, but seeing the flower come out of it then bloom is such great. I think this is the best and most unique portal we've had for Bard. All in all, this is a really good skin, and if it had a few extra small things here and there, I'd give this a 9, but it's getting a high 8 at the least. And that'll do it. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below, share if you will, comment if you'd like to see, or your opinion on the skins, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.